conversations. Everybody gather round, it's a celebration that we're still standing. Big up Katrina, she the inspiration. Came up from the bottom, she here with that motivation. Here to teach and inspire, help you aim higher, help you dream bigger, get what you desire. Real recognize, real iron sharp as iron. Let us grow your cleaning business. She ain't playing around, yeah, the queen mean business. Just stick around, get down with a podcast. Hold it down, here we go, foot on the gas. Candid, cleaning, conversation.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. Another episode of Candid, Cleaning, Conversations. All right, so today I have Miss Maddie. Okay, Miss Maddie, what's the name of your cleaning company?
The name of the company is Perfectly Pictured Decluttering and Staging Experts. So I have 3 segments to my company: the decluttering, cleaning, and staging.
Awesome. All right, well, let's just jump right into it. Tell us a little bit about your company. Tell us about yourself. Give us a little backstory.
All right. Well, originally I'm from Buffalo, New York. I moved from Buffalo to New Jersey in 2015, 16. I met my husband, got married, and then we moved to Portland, Maine. From Portland, Maine to now Jacksonville, Florida. I've been doing some form of cleaning all my life. My mother, she used to be a housekeeper, so I always helped her. But I never thought I would have my own business in doing it. I had a planning company in Buffalo, and I had that for 10 years before I moved. So I really enjoyed doing that. But then when I moved, it was like it was so saturated with event planners in New Jersey. So I decided to give it up and find something else. I've always been doing something, some form of business, something, right? And I also work a full-time job as well. So I'm trying to fire my boss so I can become 100% independent on my own and, hire my own employees.
Awesome. So where are you working?
Say it again.
Where are you working at right now?
Oh, a company called Herc Rentals. So there's a construction equipment company.
Oh, okay. So so you're still working your job and you're doing your part-time, working on your cleaning company part-time. What hours of the day are you doing your cleaning company?
All right. So during the day, I have so much vacation time, so I have to use it by the end of the year. So I've been taking my days. I hope they're not watching this. I'm sure they're not. But I've been taking my days off and working my business. And then when I didn't have any vacation time or whatever, I would work it after hours. So I work from 7:30 to 4. 4:30, I'm in my car on to my client's house. And they're okay because it's good that I can do it in the evening, especially if they don't have same day check-in.
Right.
So let me tell you this, what I specialize in, I don't do residential cleaning. I hate it. Okay. But what I do is I do Airbnb cleaning, vacation rentals, and short-term cleaning.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So that's good. Tell me this. How do you go about pricing your Airbnb?
So I use an app, Turnover B&B. So I get a lot of my clients from Turnover, B&B, and that has been working out perfectly. So you go in, so they tell you what area, somebody's looking for pricing or, your services, and then they give you a range. Like in this area, it may be from let's say $45 to $75. I'm always going on the high end because if somebody wants value over quality, they can go with that lower end person. I provide quality service, so you're going to pay for that quality service.
Perfect.
If you're by the beach, of course, that's going to be a higher price point. So I always want to try to get the people by the beach. So I can do like a 3 or 4 bedroom, 2.5, 3 bathrooms, $485. I'm in there 3 hours, 3.5 hours, depending how big, the square footage is. I'm in and out.
Wow. About 3 hours, huh? Good money.
Yeah, good. Easy too. Easy money. I love cleaning. I just hate residential cleaning. But I love cleaning. It helps me. Woosah. Y'all just don't know my life right now. Just went through a divorce and oh my God, I'm moving and there's so much going on.
Oh my goodness. So
I'm still spending.
the only thing you're using right now is turnover B&B to get all your
Turnover. Yep, and I do have one client where I'm at their house now, and I do have one client who I was referred to by another person that was doing Airbnbs. I was doing Airbnbs for her, but it got too much for her because she started doing her own Airbnbs, right? So she had to start doing her cleaning and finding people and everything. And she found me, but they got overwhelming because she was doing someone else's Airbnbs, which is this client that I'm doing now.
right.
And he had like 15 properties. So she was like, Maddie, I need help. You know, I can't do his properties anymore. Is this something you're interested in? I was like, how many properties? And I can do it in the evening. Yeah, pass him my information. So he called me, and then we talked, and everything worked out. So I'm at one of his properties now.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So I
Mhm.
take it your New Year's resolution may be to start outsourcing some of that work.
Absolutely. I'm trying to do that now. It's, and it's hard to find good, reliable people. That's one of my biggest things right now. Like, I have no lie. Last weekend, I did 6 houses in one day. And believe me, I was up all day and all night. I didn't finish my one job until like 5:30 in the morning. I got up at 6. So, I mean, I was tired, but I had the energy. I was all excited. I'm about to make this money, Da, 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 da. Woo! I'm like, okay. So the 2 girls that were supposed to help me that day, guess what? Because it was like around Halloween. One hurt their knee. The other had to take care of a party for some kids.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's what y'all gonna do to me?
Oh, yeah.
And I pay y'all good. I pay them good. Pay them good.
Oh, yeah.
That's what y'all doing? Okay. I'm a boss. I gotta do boss things. I gotta do what I gotta do. So that's what I'm doing.
Right.
It may take that.
You hang
It may
in there.
take that.
You hang in there because there are some good cleaners out there. You just gotta find them. And
Just gotta find
I
them.
struggled with that when I first started my first cleaning company. We had the worst people, I mean, I just couldn't understand it. Like, people weren't sticking, people weren't caring, and it just, I almost backed out of it because I was like, man, don't nobody want to do this, don't nobody want to clean.
Right.
So,
And that's where I'm at. I'm like, oh my gosh.
but what we decided to do was really figure out our company core values, figure out, really try to build a culture environment, like a company culture, build an environment that people want to work for. You have to really, really become that unicorn cleaning company that people actually they care about working for you. You know what I'm saying? And it took a while to get to this point. It's probably about 4 years, to really find those solid people that care about working for our company, little old me, You gotta ask yourself questions like, what does your company do so different that everybody else is not doing? What differentiates you from everybody else? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say one of the things is, like, I don't pay by the hour. So I don't pay my workers or helpers $10 an hour, $12 an hour. I pay per project. So I'm just trying to make it a better incentive for them to work. And for in this area, the motivating factor is money right now. So I'm like, okay, I need to make it where I'm not losing out. Right? But I'm still trying to.
I'm gonna say this. Whenever it's not about the money, that's when you'll find the best people. It can't always be about the money.
Okay.
Just remember that. Because just think about it. If a person is coming to you and they're just money hungry, they're just here to make another extra dollar. The other cleaning company, your competitor that's paying $1 more than you, they're gonna leave you for them. And then they're gonna leave that person for the next person that's paying more money. So
Right. Okay. Yeah.
that person that you got is money driven. That's not who you want. You don't want the money driven person. See, the people that we bring in from Tenacity to Tenacity Clean, they follow me on YouTube. So they follow our culture already. So they're already buying into what we do. Tenacity. This is what we represent. So they're buying into our brand already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they
Yeah.
reach out, it's almost like, man, yeah, I want to work for you. Yes, I watch you on YouTube. Yeah, please, let's work, let's partner.
Right.
You know, you understand where I'm
Right.
coming from? So
Absolutely.
this is another reason why I said building a personal brand is very, very, very important, especially moving into 23. Okay, everything is digital now. Okay,
Right.
on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, get out there, put your company out there. It's a good thing you're doing this interview with me, you know, because somebody in your city might see you, might see your company and say, hey, I seen you on Candy Cleaning Conversations. Hey, you in
Right.
my city. You got some work, girl?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Putting your brand
Right.
out there. You're not scared. You're putting your brand out there. Jump on
Right.
somebody else's podcast. Go get on AJ's podcast. Go get on Earn Your Leisure. Go get on other people's podcasts and tell people about your brand. Represent your
Okay.
brand and put your brand out there. And the people that buy into you, they're watching. They're watching you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when they come to you, now they've already bought into your vision. They're already bought into your company culture. Show people
Right.
that you have show people your family, you know, cleaning and you out you can show them pictures of you guys at the bowling alley, you know, show them your environment.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
show
Mm-hmm.
them like, hey man,
Yeah.
this is Susie. She's been working for me for 10 years. And you got pictures of Susie holding up her medal, 10-year medal with your company. You know what I'm saying? That's when
Yeah.
people are looking at stuff like that, they're like, wow, the culture is dope. I want to be a part of that. You
Right.
know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's not about the money. So the person that's paying now, the person that's paying more, they're like, man, I don't want to go over there for that because what if I don't like it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what if I
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah.
it? And you know, so I like the culture over here. I'm just, you know,
Right.
stay over here. You know what I mean? But that's why when we coach people, we always say, don't, it's not all about the money. Now, you do want to pay people well, but
Right.
you don't
But you
want
want good
to,
people.
you want good people. I pay my people well, very, very good. Okay. But it's not all about the money over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all about a dollar. You know what I mean? And the people that
Yeah.
are all about a dollar, you know, you can go somewhere else. It's cool. You can go work somewhere else if it's all about that. But I know
Right.
my people very, very fair.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right.
So I have a question for you though. I know I sent you an email a while ago. I don't know, probably got lost or whatever. But
Mhm,
I'm trying to like I'm a certified WMBE,
mhm,
and I'm trying to venture out to do
mhm,
like contracts now. So like for instance, Panera Bread. One of the GCs, they're bidding out a project for Panera Bread for the final cleaning.
mhm.
So I was having trouble submitting a bid. Now I don't know if this is the time to discuss that or if that's like a separate segment or something, or we talk one-on-one or something like that. But I
Mhm.
was having trouble bidding.
Okay. All right. You didn't know how to bid on a Panera Bread restaurant, was it?
I'm correct. And I wasn't sure if I was doing it the right way. Now I have a construction background. I have over
Okay.
like 15 years in construction background, right?
Okay.
From when I was in Buffalo, New York.
Mhm.
And the way we did the bidding process there, I was like the contract administrator. And so I remember some of the things that I did there. So I
Mhm.
tried to apply it to Panera Bread, but I wanted to make sure I was doing it the right way because I'm in a
What
whole
were
nother
some of the
city.
things that you did there?
What, in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
on a project, on a bid for Panera?
Just anything. I'm just curious about your bidding process. How
So,
are you
okay,
bidding out?
so I looked at the plans. I looked at the what they required during the final cleaning, and I just scoped out that work. I listed out the scope of work and I put a price to it. but now I wasn't sure, should I be putting in my profit margin and like different things? Should I not put it in to this particular bid, or should I put it in? Like, are they gonna want to know what the markup is? And like, because I followed one of your formulas when you were pricing, you had like $18 for, I wish I was at home so I could show you the paper. But I followed one of your formulas and it seemed to work. I mean, it looked right to me, right? After I, following the formula and everything, and you put in the quality control person's fee, you had the licenses, you had the gas, you had like it was like, I think it was 3 employees, you had like $18 an hour, and you was just doing it as an example. But I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what we will kind of do if I was bidding on a commercial project.
Right.
So okay, so I just put in my own little figures and everything, but I didn't hear anything back from them. So I'm like, I called them, but they didn't call me back. I emailed them, they didn't respond back. I'm like, well, did they win the project or not? Because then I went on to Building Connect also. So I get bids, that they send me invitations to bid.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, I just want someone to look at it to see
Right. So, there's so many things I can say about this. Whenever you're bidding, I typically don't bid by the square footage.
Okay.
I usually bid by the scope of work, if that makes any sense. Because you could have a big school that's 5,000 square feet, but they only want you to do the bathroom. So,
right.
So if you put that inside a bidding software, it might give you a different number or something. So I usually try to bid by the job, by the scope of work, exactly what they want me to do. And usually what I do it the old school way. I try to give it a good guesstimate of how many cleaners it would take to do this job. It's easy, simple. Like I look at the work. I've been a cleaner forever. So I can look at a house, especially houses are easy for me to quote. Easy. Buildings, I can go inside of a building and I can say, hey, you know what, this may take about 8 people. And I know that my market rate in Savannah, I would have to pay my people at least anywhere between $15 to $20 an hour, at least,
Right.
For the most part, my girls are getting $25, $25 to $30, which is good. But I know at least we got to stay within that range.
Yeah.
So I'll tally it up. I'll say, you know what? Maybe I can pay 8 people $100. All of them come out here. It looks like it probably will take all of them 5 hours. So I'm just giving it a guesstimate, right?
Okay.
I just give it a guesstimate, and then I'll throw my profit margin on top of the guesstimate. When I'm thinking of a profit margin, so many variables go into this. Like, do they want you to provide the toiletry? Do they want you to, will you have to get any carts for this, or, any chemicals, anything? Will you have to provide this stuff, or are you outsourcing this to somebody else and they're going to do all of that? Like, it's so much that goes into it. It's no one, you have to know
right. It's not one formula for everything, right?
Yeah, it's difficult because every situation is a little different. So it's hard to say, okay, yeah, do it this way. This is the way to go. And you don't know that person's situation. Every situation is different. I live in Savannah, Georgia. Where you live at?
Jacksonville, Florida.
So you're in Jacksonville, Florida. Our price margins may be different. It's so many things that could be different, but I try to give things a guesstimate, and I'll put the profit margins on top of that. And then I send in my bid. Now, if they don't respond to your bid, don't panic. Follow up, follow up, follow up, and follow up. Okay. Some people follow up one time and then they're like, oh man, I probably lost that bid. No, I'm sickening as hell. Okay. I keep following up with you. Like, I'm Follow up, follow up. You have to tell me no for me to stop following.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
And you should have a CRM program that automatically follows up with your client. That helps.
Okay.
That always helps.
Okay.
Because you get their
I have to
email
get
address
that.
and your CRM just automatically sends them a follow up. Hey, I'm just following up with you to see if you received our bid. Okay. And I always tell people up front when I send the bid in, I say, hey, don't let the bid scare you or anything, because I know I bid extra high nowadays. Like,
Okay.
especially for like buildings and stuff like that. Like, I'm not the low baller anymore. I'm bidding up there, but I always let them know that, hey, there's room on the table to negotiate. Okay, so don't let my price run you away. All right.
Right.
I'm willing to negotiate with you if it's not, a problem, whatever. And I always ask them what their budget is.
Right. Okay.
Sometimes they'll tell you. Sometimes they're like, girl,
Yeah, one getting budget was 50.
right. Sometimes they'll be surprised. How much they actually tell you. And then sometimes they'll tell you and they might not be being truthful. They be like, yeah, my budget is $80. I'm like,
Right.
whatever. But
2,000 square foot.
yeah, right. So those are the questions that I ask. I usually ask them questions like, how many people used to clean this building before us? Like, how many ladies were there?
Oh, okay.
You ask them because they teach me how to bid all the time. I just did a bid on a few churches, and I asked them, hey, how many ladies did this building before? She said 2 ladies. It took them 2 hours. Perfect.
Right.
So
There you go. Right. Okay.
But I can pay $100 to a piece for 2 hours. Okay. To clean this building. All right. And then
Right.
I'll ask them, usually if it's 2 hours and it's 4 hours, no, if it's 2 ladies and 4 hours, I would probably pay those 2 ladies $100 a piece and then put 100 or 150 on top of it and send it
Okay.
into the bid. That's just top, if they said something like that. But like I said, every scenario is different. Everybody's situation, everybody's scope of work, everything's a little different. So you got to do your market research. You got to do your market research in your city. You have to.
Right.
Okay?
Definitely.
But yeah, so how many times did you follow up with that client?
I think twice.
Okay. All right.
That was it. Yeah, 2 times. That was it. And I just moved on to the next bit.
Right. Well, keep following up. That's what I would have did. Because people are busy too. They're busy, they're businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like I got people that want to work for me that, they have to be sickening. They have to keep on sending me emails for me to really be like, oh, you did. You contacted us 5 times?
Right. Yeah.
Because man, my email is crazy. If they contact me, it's probably going to get like 30 emails on top of that. So now they're at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
That's another reason.
Right.
I would just keep sending them emails, keep calling them, get on the phone, and negotiate.
Okay.
If they're skeptical, that's when you start negotiating.
Okay.
That's what
okay. I got that.
But another thing I learned about bidding is bidding wrong will always help you bid right. I bid wrong so many days, so many times in my life, but it helped me bid correctly.
Right.
And you do a 4,000 square foot home for $100, you would never bid it $100 again.
Right. Right.
There's been times when I had some crazy bids, man. I was like, whoa. And I didn't realize until I got in there and started cleaning with my kids, like, man, whoo.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bid like this no more. Oh, they won't ever get me like this again.
Right.
But that taught me a lesson. So the least thing I would do in that situation is get a review from them. Like, you're gonna give me a review. You're gonna get a review.
Okay.
At least get a review on Google for this, since I charge so horrible. but I take it as a learning experience. I make sure I try to get a review from that client at least, and I move on.
Okay.
Now I know next time not,
Okay.
doing that no more. So yeah.
Right.
So tell me, what's some of
Mm-hmm.
your favorite cleaning products that you like to use?
The pink stuff. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
You got a little bag here. This. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, what's the,
That foaming shower and tub towel cleaner.
okay.
The pink stuff. Oh, I love this Barkeeper's Inn.
Oh yeah, I love that too. That's
So
one
I
of
have
my
the liquid and the powder. The
favorites.
cleanser. On my easy off.
Oh yeah, fume free. Okay.
Oh, gosh, here. Hold on.
Oh my God, that smells so good.
Yes, right?
So good. Yes, yeah. I use that in my house.
Yeah, I do
We
too.
got that in the city.
Ajax. I love my Ajax.
Oh yeah, gotta have it. Gotta have it.
And this is good too.
Oh, okay. I never heard of that one. Seventh
It's
generation.
disinfecting multi-surface cleaner. So that's just some of the stuff, and then there's of course
Oh, gotta have it.
gotta have that. Yeah, yeah.
Gotta have it.
And I got some other.
You can also use a pumice stone for
Oh,
your glass stove.
I have that. I have that. That might be in my car, but I do have the pumice stone. I have two of those. I use it actually for the toilet because here in Florida we have that line scale, and it's so hard to. Oh my gosh!
It's like that here
This
too.
water here.
Yeah, it's like that here too.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, and the pink stuff. I have the pink stuff somewhere, probably upstairs, but I have the pink stuff. I love that stuff too.
Awesome, awesome. Y'all hope y'all taking notes here. Hope you guys taking notes. So,
One, last one.
oh, magic shower glass.
Shower. Yeah, yeah. This is really good too.
So tell the people a little bit about your trials and tribulations, man. Like what has been the hardest part about with this journey? You said that you've been in the cleaning business for quite some time.
I've been doing it for so long, but I haven't been in the business of it until recently. Like when I started, my whole business, Perfectly Pictured, that's when I decided, I can do Airbnb cleaning. Started watching you and Angela Brown and other people, AJ is another one. It was another guy with the dreads. Can't think of his name right now, but just a few people I've been watching. I'm like, oh yeah, that's another avenue I could add to the business.
Right.
But some of the trials, the main thing for me would be like financing, because everything, like I just started out November 2021. I had a partner at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be on the same page when you have partners.
Yeah, you do.
I can't be the one doing all the work and you just sitting back, not asking any type of questions, nothing about the business. That's not going to work. So then I had to let her go, and then started all on my own, all over again, revamped it, and then start financing it myself.
Right.
I've been trying to find like grants and everything that I could apply for, or do like pitch competitions or whatever, just to get financing so I can get all the supplies I need. But I end up just going into my 401k and just taking some money out and just buying the stuff that I need, because it was still hard. It's still hard to get financing for your startup.
Right.
But that's my biggest challenge. Second challenge would be finding the right people that has a passion for it. And it's not, like you said, not about money. But that's the second. The third challenge would be I was married and I'm divorced now, but having a support system. not someone that needing your time. Like when you're home, you got to take care of this, you got to take care of that, you got to take care of this, and then you still got to take care of your husband. It's like, okay, you see me working, I can't do that right now. Like, try to find that work-life balance.
Do you have any children? You have any children?
No, I don't have any biological children. I have bonus children, but they're grown. And then I have my grandchildren, my bonus grandchildren. So they like to spend time with grandma and grandpa. So you got to take time out for them.
Oh, man. So what would be your goals for 2023? I know you're going to start hiring people. I know your business is going to start flourishing. Like,
yes.
We're going to speak that into existence. I can feel it. So tell the people a little bit about some of the goals that you have, some of the plans that you have for 2023. Around this time, 2023, where do you see us?
So around this time next year, I do see myself tripling the income that I'm making now. Having the right people in place. Having a physical location. I actually see it. I envision it. Like I really I can close my eyes and I see the building and I see the vans and I see the employees there and we're out going this way. There's a group of people going over there. There's a group of people going over there, and I'm just sitting at my desk making sure everybody's doing what they need to do, making payroll and doing what I need to do, scheduling, appointments and stuff like that, meeting new people and bidding on projects. That's what I see in 2023.
There you go. Build that personal brand. Build that personal brand. Because I'm telling you, it's going to get harder and harder for cleaning companies, I believe. Because don't nobody want to work no more, child. Everybody want to be a boss. So that's one of the reasons why, especially with the internet and all of these courses and all of this fast get rich quick, be a boss CEO talk, everybody want to be a boss. So that's one of the reasons why I decided not to go in the employee route and to go strictly contractors. Contractors are their own entity. They're like big bosses, right? So that's one of the reasons why we decided to go that route and actually we coach our contract. You know what I mean? They can join the community, get free coaching from me in exchange for just being great, just being a great, cleaner, going out there and taking care of our clients for it. You know what I mean? I'll help you, you help me.
Exactly.
And that's something that when I first started cleaning, nobody offered me that. Back in the day, like they wouldn't dare teach the competition. Like, who's gonna do that? Or why would they do that? You know what I mean? So that's what we do in our world, to find quality people, because
that's
the reason why people they feel like cleaning sucks, and it's not a luxury type of job either, but when you're not getting paid fair, some of these people making $13-15 an hour, man, they still can't keep their head above water with inflation. And the CEO of the company, they know that you'll never be able to take a vacation. You'll never be able to travel the world. They know that. But the CEO of these big companies that's treating these people like that and paying them these low wages, they don't care. What they care about is them doing the work so that they can, grow and all that. So you really got to think about your company, man. Think about your company in the type of company culture that you want to provide. Like, just sit back and just think about it, man. Like, my company, what is gonna make your company the best? Like, the best company in your city. What is gonna make you stand out and be the expert cleaning company? I like to say that, give it that Chick-fil-A effect, because Chick-fil-A came through here and they said, man, please, we don't care how long the line is. We're gonna get it out. They're gonna have hot food. We're gonna have happy employees. They figured it out. So you just got to figure it out in your area. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me at Facebook, Instagram. My
What's your
website is
Facebook?
oh Lord, Miss Johnson. Let me see. Decluttering and staging expert.
They got to be able to find you, girl.
Decluttering and staging experts.
Okay. All right. Y'all heard that.
And or you can type in the staging experts on Instagram and on Facebook. So the decluttering and staging experts.
Okay.
Okay, and the staging experts on Instagram. Yeah.
All right. Y'all heard it first here. This is your first and it won't be your last interview, okay?
All right. Thank you.
That brand out there, man. All right. We wish your cleaning company much.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank
I
you.
will be bringing you back on in another 6 months. Just to
Okay.
see. We're going to hold you accountable right here on the podcast.
I'm going to hold my feet to the fire.
Okay.
That's right. Yep. I need accountability. Yes. Somebody hold me accountable.
Yeah. And make sure that you join our community, man. Join our community.
I'm there. I just haven't been able to chime in. But I'm a member of the community. You just sent me a renewal notice. I gotta renew that.
Okay, all right. So make sure you renew, get in there, get inspired, talk to the ladies, and let's get it in. You know,
Yep,
make sure you
absolutely.
join the webinars and all that, man. We're here to help people like you. We're only
Absolutely.
here, man. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Johnson.
All right. You have a wonderful night, man.
You too. Take care.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Dead cleaning conversations. Everybody gather round, it's a celebration that we're still standing. Big up Katrina, she the inspiration. Came up from the bottom, she here with that motivation. Here to teach and inspire, help you aim higher, help you dream bigger, get what you desire. Real recognize, real iron sharp as iron. Let us grow your cleaning business. She ain't playing around, yeah, the queen mean business. Just stick around, get down with a podcast. Hold it down, here we go, foot on the gas. Candid cleaning conversation.